Hi, and welcome to your Express Flow this week, all around spinal extension. Now, back bending is such an important movement that we all need to keep as we age. And, I find that back bending can bring up a lot of discomfort and fear for a lot of people. This fear that we're going to hurt our low back or that our spines aren't meant to move in this way. So we're going to do some nice opening and strengthening for the low back, which will help to improve this movement. So we're going to start lying over some bricks. This is one of my most favorite things to do when it comes to spine. And you can do this in front of the TV, right? You can, set these bricks up, lie on your floor in your living room, and open up the back. This is great if you've been sitting at a desk all day to just undo all of that kind of rounded posture. Good tailbone long. Now, it's not to say that sitting with a rounded back is going to cause you pain, because there isn't any research that shows that sitting and having a rounded posture is, the main culprit for back pain. Back pain is so complex that it can be a myriad of issues all playing a role at once. Things like lack of strength, lack of use, the nervous system just not being safe in certain situations, or overworking a specific part of the back. I find most people injure their backs from lifting something heavy, from bending forward, not from bending back. So this is a great way just to open up the back. You can stretch the arms away. You can catch the elbows. If this feels really intense for you, then just pop the feet underneath you. You could even let the bum kind of hover for a few seconds and then slowly let the bum down. And again, stretch, broaden through the ribs. You could lift the bum up and slowly let it release down. You could do Baddha Konasana, or you could just be still here and enjoy this space, breathing in and out through your nose. Last breath. Good. Stretch everything out. Good. And then rolling to one side. Coming off your bricks. We're going to set those up under the feet now. Good. And I meant to say you need a couple stretchy bands today. And we're just going to do some good waves, right? So we want to mobilize the spine. So you're going to dig your heels into the bricks. You're going to take your tailbone long, and you're going to wave your spine up and down. Good. So up and then down. So from your tailbone, wave it up, ribs in, and down. And exhale. Good, last one. Good, wave it up. Take your arms, clasp underneath you. Lift the back of the body. And slowly release. Good, give yourself a hug. We're going to come up into all fours, and we'll do some spinal segmentation now, where we're going to move the spine in 4 pieces. Right? We've got 3 curves, but the middle curve we're going to treat as 2 different curves. The lower of your mid-back and then the upper. So you're going to start in all fours. You're going to think tailbone first. So I'm going to go tailbone to the sky. Then I'm going to let my mid-back arch, my upper back arch, shoulder blade squeeze, and then my neck last. And then I keep my spine in this position and go tailbone, mid, upper, head down. And then I start from my tailbone again. Up and back, arching, Inhale. And exhale. Good. Get your long stretchy band. Pop it around the widest part of the ribs. Good. Take the straps in the hand and pull down. Good. And then here, you're going to take your tailbone up and strap and lengthen. And then take your tailbone down and press. Good. Inhale. And lengthen. And press. Good. Inhale. And press it up. One more. Good. Now just the low back. Just the lumbar spine. Tailbone up and down. Up and down. Up. Good. Take it up. Slowly release. Good. Okay, take your hands behind your back of your skull. Okay, and you're going to lift the chest. Now, if this hurts your ankles or your knees, sit on your bum to do this. You're going to lift up. Press your heart out. And then you're going to round down and in. Lift up and back. Down and in. Up and back. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Good. Twist to the right. And center and twist. On center. Good. Come back into your plank position. Inhale here. Lower to your belly. Okay, so just start to do some shoulder rolls. You're going to shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. You're going to roll them back and down. So you're just doing these shoulder rolls. Set 3, 4, 5. Now tailbone long and press to lift. Good. Now see if you can just hold it. Good. Little pumps. 1. Lift your chest. 2, 3. Glutes turned on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Tuck your toes. Press to plank, downward facing dog. Bent knees today because we haven't really warmed up the hamstrings today. It's more about the spine. Just a little bit bent knee position. Good. Lift that tail up to the ceiling. Okay, now you're going to do your pelvic tilts from here. So you're going to let your tailbone go up and down. Up, reach it, and down. Little tilting of that pelvis will really help to mobilize the low back. Because where we lack in pelvic tilt and ability to move the pelvis, the low back takes over. Go one more. Good. Step your right foot forward. Take your back knee to the floor. Good. Walk your right leg out. Take your band over your right shoulder. Okay, right arm up. Catch it. Now press your left arm back in extension. Externally rotate it, then grab it. See if you get a little bit more space in that shoulder. Good. Now you're going to bend, forward and back. Forward and back. Okay, now pull that strap, bend, lift your chest, little back bend. Left glutes turned on. Pull there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Release. Step back to plank. Lower to your belly. Roll the shoulders back, cobra. Okay, we're going to try to do that cobra hold. So you're up and we're going to pull. 1, 2, low back strong. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press it up and back. Left foot forward. Back knee down. Take your step over the left shoulder. Left arm and heels up. Bending it back. Right arm, push it back. Externally rotate it and grab. See if you've got a little bit more space. You want to do this strong. You want to feel that this is challenging. Try not to get your hair. And bend forward and back a few times. Opening up that right hip. Going down and pull 1, 2, 3. Big back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Release. Hands down. Step back to plank and lower. Last time of these. Tailbone nice and long. Engage your glutes. Come up into that cobra and try to hold it and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Downward facing dog. Good. One more breath. Good. And the knees down. And sitting into child's pose. Walk it around the world to one side and lengthen. And to the other. Okay, we're going to set up our bricks now. This is wonderful to help you learn to lift in Dhanurasana and to make you use your spinal muscles to lift up. So you're going to get your bricks like that. We're going to come down. We're going to catch the ribs on the front of the bricks. So let's just start with a little bit of a sphinx. So elbows push into bricks, and you're going to lift your chest up, engage your tailbone down, engage your glutes. Good. Holding there. Okay, now you're going to bend those knees. We're going to squeeze the heels to the bum, reaching back for the ankles or tops of feet. And then big inhale, lift your chest. Good. Now lift your legs. Lift up. Keep lifting. Breathing there. Shoulder blade squeeze. For 3, 2, 1. Release. Very good. Sitting back onto the heels. Walking it around the world to one side. And to the other. Good. Coming up into kneeling. So last set of back bends. Okay, so we're going to go with our brick. We'll do some lean backs into camel. Okay, so squeezing the brick and lifting up. Again, tailbone nice and long. Squeeze. So now you're going to do your lean back, lift, and sit. Do that a couple times. Lift, lean, and sit. Lift, lean, sit. Lean. Good. Now get your mini band. Okay, arms in external rotation. Forward. Okay, lifting up, pressing up. Lean back. Push back. Up. Lean back. Push back. Up. Lean back. Push back. 2 more. Up. Strong glutes. Lean. And push. 1 more. Lean. And push. Whew. Okay. Legs warm. Let's give our camel a go. We'll go one arm at a time, lifting up. Now, if you find when you reach back, your hands haven't reached the feet yet, either going to tuck your toes or you're going to take your bricks on either side of the heel. Okay, so let's have a go. So first we're going to go pelvic rims up, tailbone down, nice long low back. We're going to lift the ribs up, chest bone up, right arm lifts, rotate it back. Left arm lifts and rotate. Now push your hips forward, lift your heart. Coming up and sitting back. Fantastic. Okay, onto our backs. Little spinal twist. Knees into the chest. Right thigh crossing over. Twisting. So remember, strengthening the low back is so, so important. So we want to feel that our low back is working when we're doing back bend. Not that it's pain, but that you feel that the muscles are engaging. Other side. Up and over. Okay, back to center. Stretching the legs forward for your Shavasana. Letting the whole spine rest. And then enjoying these last few minutes of stillness. And starting to deepen our breath, just bringing a little movement to our fingers and toes, and we'll come up to a comfortable seat. Just bring your hands over the heart. And we bow our heads to our hearts in gratitude for this time that we have to practice together, to move together, breathe together, to work on our spine, spinal health and flexibility and mobility. Let us be grateful for this time. And we'll finish with one Om, taking a big inhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. And if you get a moment, please do subscribe to the channel. It really does help me so much. And I would love to see you in our online studio, in our membership, where we have 2 live classes a week, plus all the recorded content that I've been making for the last 4 years. You have access to. We start a brand new arm balancing course on July 2nd. So I would love to see you in the course. You can click the links in my bio here on YouTube to get all the information and join in.